Hello, hello, hello. Paul Stevens here from lunchhourweb.com. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make your website be better found using the king of all the internet, you know it, Google. So stick around, we're going to start Google Console right now. Google Webmaster Tools, also known as Google Console, starting right now. The first thing you need to do is just bring up your web browser and go to google.com. That is the king of all search engines. I'm sure you can find on Bing or Yahoo other search engines, but, well, we're going to be using the Google's tool. So let's get started. All you have to do is just start typing in Google Webmaster Tools, and you'll be brought up to this little link right here. And it used to be called Google Webmaster. I think it now is called Google Search Console. It's all going to find you the same stuff. I'll put a link down in the description below. And you're gonna go here, access it from the description, or obviously Google, easy way to find it as well. What you're gonna do is welcome to Search Console. You can watch this little 1-minute video, and I'm not gonna watch it right now. Maybe I should move my. You have a website out there. Google's gonna help you find it. It's also gonna help you find if there's any missing links or broken pages on your website. It's gonna help you find which pages are performing best. So just a little quick explainer video on that. You can do that, watch it at your own time, but what you're going to do is you're going to add a couple different options, website or Android app. We don't have an Android app, not in this series, so we're going to add a website and type in http lunchhourweb.com. Of course, you're going to put in whatever website applies to you or you own, and we're going to add a property. From here, you have to verify that you own this website. Of course, you can't be typing in yahoo.com and get a whole bunch of metrics on whatever however their website's doing. You instead have to verify in order to get metrics or to put the Google Webmaster Tools on that website, embed in that website. You have to verify that you own the website. So there's a couple of ways to do it. You can recommend sign into your domain name provider. You can add a TXT record and use alternate methods. You can upload a file to your website or log into your Google Analytics site if you already have that tied to your website already. I'll go ahead and go with the recommended method, just verify by signing into GoDaddy, and it's going to bring up this login. So let me go and log in, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I just logged into GoDaddy, and it's brought up this page, confirm access. Google is requesting permission to make changes to our DNS records in lunchhourweb.com. Click accept. I'm going to go ahead and do that. Okay, so I went ahead and paused the video while that took about 30 seconds. You didn't need to watch all that. So now we've verified. The domain lunchhourweb.com has been successfully verified. We can continue. And now we're brought into the console, the main dashboard of the Search Console. Up top it says improve the search presence, and it can give me more information there. And I might do that here in a little bit. It also gives me current status, crawl errors. Is there any crawl errors available? No data yet. Please check back later. Probably just because this is the very first time I've tied my account to Google Console, Search Console, so it hasn't found anything yet. We'll look at that. So let's go to Search Analytics as well. And Google has not processed my traffic. And so what I'm going to do is check back here, maybe have a little refresh here in about a month or so, review article about how this works, what it's finding. What this will find once this is going is how people are finding my site. What are they searching for on using Google search, and then clicking the link on lunchhourweb.com. It's going to tell you these are the keywords that are very helpful, and I might want to start targeting those keywords wherever I go. Maybe even purchase some advertising with those keywords or related keywords to try and drive more traffic to my site as well. So a message over here as well, improve the presence. Well, let's go ahead. The second time they're talking about that, obviously this is where they think we should start, so we'll go ahead and start there. The webmaster to webmaster of lunchhourweb.com. Google systems show that you have recently verified your site in Search Console. We have some tips to help you get the most of this free service and maximize your site performance on Google search. Google search, said it earlier, king of the web right now. If you want to be found, making Google your friend is probably one of the best ways to do it. So add all of your website versions. Make sure you add a separate Search Console properties for all URL variations of your site, including www and non-www. So let's go ahead and add a site. So I'm going to http www.lunchourweb.com. I'll go ahead and pause this as well. So we've added both http://lunchourweb.com and http://www.lunchourweb.com. Go ahead and do that. I'll pause here while this verifies and start here in a minute. Okay, so now that's verified. We have verified both http://lunchourweb.com and http://www.lunchourweb.com. So we can go ahead and continue there, and we're back in here. And I'm not going to do any more. Well, let's go back to this presence. You recently verified. Set up your Search Console now. Okay, select our preferred version. Choose whether you want your site to appear with or without the www. I kind of like without. And the reason is, I don't know, it just makes it look a little bit cleaner. Just a personal preference. You can obviously do what you want. It says let Google optimize for my site recommended. Let's go ahead and learn a little bit more on that. And move this down. Google tries to crawl as many of your site's pages as we can without overwhelming your server's bandwidth. If Google's crawlers are slowing your site, you can change the crawl rate. And this feature is only available for sites at the root or subdomain level. I will go ahead, let's go ahead and do that. I'd like Google searching my site as often, as frequently as they can. So I'm going to let him go ahead. If I'm having problems, we can change the speed, or I can limit it by clicking this link right here. And I will go ahead and optimize it for now. I don't have that many pages on my site. It probably won't be crawling around that often to really eat up too much bandwidth. All right, we'll go ahead and save that here. And we're going to jump back to our dashboard again. I love how it keeps opening different tabs every time I do anything. So we've got a new message. I'm not going to be doing this right here. And select target country. I'm going to target users in the United States. That's where I'm from. Obviously, it's not letting me select the language either, and that's okay. Share access with your coworkers. If I want other people to access this screen, the Search Console, I can do that from here. I'm not going to be doing that. And submit a sitemap file. And I'm not going to worry about this as well either. The sitemap is basically the hierarchy of your website. So you have your home page, you have your blog, and underneath your blog you may have separate pages under that. About contact us, you might have an about me page, you might have an email us page, a contact page, whatever. Basically your header or your navigation bar on your website is your sitemap, and all the different pages and how you can navigate down further into a website. You can do that from here as well. Again, I'm not going to worry about that right now. And lastly is learn how to work with Search Console. So this is a document. I am going to read this right now. You guys can read this. You guys don't need to watch me read this. As you're going along, pause this video, read through it, and then pick back up right when you're ready. Okay, so I just read the Search Console document right here, and as I was reading, I remembered in an earlier video when I first set up Zoho sites, they actually said explicitly that they want www as the preferred version, not for Google Analytics, but just as in our domain hosting through GoDaddy. So I'm going to change it back to www.lunchourweb.com. Obviously, you can see how quickly that is to change just through your console. Okay, so now we can go through the rest of the stuff. Search appearance, structured data. If you've read Introduction to Rich Snippets, you can add HTML markup to your site's pages for that. Rich cards are in Google, these little sublinks. And it talks about this in that little document, but I'll give you a quick example. If we go to Google, and they give you the same snippet that example they give, let's just go to Delta Airlines, and you'll notice that you have this main site right here, and you also have these sublinks underneath. So you have delta.com, and then you have book a flight, flight status, etc. Google's going to try and figure that out for you, and there's also stuff you can do to make that happen as well. So Google's going to figure out, it doesn't do this for every website, of course. It would make their search box way too big. There is a way you can modify that as well, and we may get into that in a future video as well. Okay, right now it hasn't processed our website, and so we're not going to see a whole bunch of data available yet. Search traffic, search analytics, not happening yet. Links to my website from other places, can't find yet. Internal links hasn't found, just because the Google crawlers haven't yet searched my website and indexed it. So right now, most of this stuff is not, that's great, we haven't detected any security issues, but most of the stuff is not applicable right at the beginning. So like I said, stick around. I'll make a follow-up video in maybe a month or a week or so after I've given some time for this stuff to propagate with data, and then show you some more of how to use this tool. Thanks guys for sticking around, and go ahead, set this up for your website and start helping yourself be found in Google. Take care, everyone. Hey everyone, thank you for watching this video. I hope you found the information helpful and useful for whatever it is you're doing on the web. If you liked it, please subscribe by clicking the icon above. Otherwise, you can leave comments, suggestions down below if you have any, and I will make sure to answer. Have a great day, everyone. Take care.